Yeah, so we're going to do a bit of waltz again tonight. We're going to recap what we did last week just to finish it off, just to go through it a few times. And then I've got a little Paso Doble for you. Now, I know a few of you haven't done the Paso before, but don't worry, it's not difficult. It really is quite straightforward. Although not very much forward here today because we've got a lot of space. It's going to be more about stepping sideways and turning on the spot. So, shall we make a start? Shall we? Let's. Okay. So, good evening if you're watching on recap. So, starting with a bit of basic with your left foot. We've got forward side close twice. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, forward right, 2, 3, back left, 2, 3, back right, 2, 3, then forward left into a chasse, 2 and 3, drag slow, 2, 3, forward right, 2 and 3, and drag. Then we start it again, forward left, 1, 2, 3, forward right, 2, 3, back left, 2, 3, back right, 2, 3, forward chasse and brush, forward right, chasse and brush again into the next section, which was forward on the left with our open natural actions and reverse actions. 1, 2, 3, hover up, 2, 3, heel turn to promenade, fancy fast bit, forward close, side cross behind, repeat that section again on the other leg, forward to the side, replace, heel up on the toes, heel turn, 2, 3, forward close, side cross behind. Last little bit now, forward on the left foot, step to the side, brush down, elongate, stretch the inside of that thigh, touch your thigh and drag your hand up if you feel like it. Then we're going back and pointing, back, point, back, point, same thing on the other leg, forward, hang on, I've done that wrong, haven't I? I've done that wrong, I did it on the wrong leg. How did I do that? What happened there? So I've brushed up. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What have I done wrong?
James,
yes.
you missed a bit out.
What did I miss out, Margaret Latter?
You missed out the bit where you have to come back 1 and 2.
Oh,
3.
that'll be it then. That'll be it. Thanks, Margaret. Thanks for being switched on. So we've done the 1, 2, 3. Then we've got our little wiggly woo on the spot. 1 and 2, 3. Then we've got step points. Step points, forward on the right, 1, brush, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, step, point, ready to start again. I do things wrong on purpose, as you know, just to make sure that you've remembered what you've got to do, you see. So if I remember all of it, you haven't got to remember, have you? So let's do that again without stopping. And a couple more times without music, and then we'll do it with the orchestra, and then we'll crack on with our little bit of silly, fun paso, let's call it fun paso. Here we go, forward on the left foot, ducking under your line fitting, go. 1, 2, 3, forward right, 2, 3, back left, 2, 3, back right, 2, 3, and chasse, 2 and 3, drop shape, 3, forward right, chasse and shape again. Now we start again, forward left. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3 and back, 2, 3 and back, forward on the left foot into a chasse, 1, 2 and 3, brush, forward right, 2 and 3 and brush. Into our open positions, 1, 2, into the corner, step thrust up, heel turn to promenade, 1 close, side cross behind, do it again, open your feet, forward and hover, heel turn, forward across, 1 close, 2, 3, last bit, forward to the side, touch the thigh, 1 and 2, 3, back, tap, forward to the side, 1 and 2, 3, back, tap, and back, tap, to start again. All okay with that? Yes? We're going to do it one more time. Here we go. Forward on the left, and 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, back 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3, and chasse, 2 and 3, drop shape, 2, 3, forward right, chasse again, drop shape, forward on the left, start again, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and back, 2, 3, and back again. Forward on the left chassé. 1, 2, and 3, and shape. 2, 3, forward right. 2, and 3, and shape. Forward left, step across. 1, 2, to the corner. Thrust up. Heel turn. 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3. Step across. Thrust up. Heel turn to promenade. 1, and 2, 3. Step to the side now and shape. 1, and 2, 3. Point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forward shape. Brush. 1, and 2, 3. Step, point, and step, point. We'll do that with the music now, shall we? Twice through. Here we go. After 3. You'll hear the music, okay? Good. Ready. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, and back. 2, 3, and back again. Forward left chassé. 2, and 3, and brush. Forward right. 2, and 3, and brush. Start again, and 1, 2, 3, and 2. Go back. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Chassé. 2, and 3, and shape. Chassé. 2, and 3, and shape. Step across, left foot. 1. Use those arms if you can. Thrust the hips, heel turn. Step across, close your feet, cross behind. Do it again on the other leg. Thrust up, 2, 3, heel turn to promenade. 1, and 2, 3, step forward, step to the side. 1, and 2, 3, step point, hold, step point, hold, forward right, to the side. 1, and 2, 3, step point, hold. Step point, hold, start again, forward left. And 2, and back again. Forward left chassé, and brush. Forward right chassé, and brush. Start that again. Go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Back. 2, 3, 2. Forward left chassé, and brush. Forward right, and brush. Step across. 2, 3, 2. Brush up, brush up. Pelvis up, whisk. 1, and 2, 3. Step across to the corner. Hips up, heel turn. Step close, cross behind. Step 2, 3. 1, and 2, 3. Hold, hold. Forward on that right foot. Last little bit. 1, and 2, 3. Step, hold, step, hold. Bow and curtsy to finish. Lovely. Good. That's a nice little warm up for you all, isn't it? Right, okay, so if you've got no more questions on the waltz, we'll leave that for now. That's obviously online on the YouTube channel for posterity for you to watch if you want to. We're going to move on to something else a little bit different now. We're going to do a bit of Paso Doble. Now, hands up who's never done Paso before. I think there's at least 2 of you, 3 of you. 4 of you. I thought for a second then, Sarah Ball, you had your hand up, but you know, you didn't, did you? It was just your hair. It looked like you had 2 hands by the side of your face like that. No, it's just your hair. Okay, it's not difficult. It isn't difficult what we're going to do. So essentially what I'm doing here in these little group classes we're doing online, there's a lot of basic figures, some fancy bits just to make it a bit more interesting. The basic stuff in Paso really is very simple. So, like in the waltz, where you've got a basic movement, which is forward side close or back side close, that's the basic action that you would use to... The common denominator, the lowest common denominator of waltz would be a step side close. Now, in Paso Doble, the lowest common denominator of movements of the paso is literally just moving your feet like that, 1 foot at a time, or moving that to the side, or moving that forwards. So that's the very basic bit of Paso. Now, obviously, if you just construct a routine just out of those steps, it can become quite tiresome and boring. So we're not going to do that, of course. However, a lot of what we do is based around that. I'm just trying to think now what I've done in this little routine. Yeah, pretty much everything is on us. So you've got 1 step, 1 beat. there's only going to be 2 occasions where you will tap a foot. And if you tap a foot, you use it again, of course. So that's the only time, but 2 times you're going to do that in this little routine. Essentially, it's a march. So you're marching constantly all the time. Now, you know the history of Paso Doble, you know where it's come from. It's come from France via Spain. And then it's the representation of the bullfight. So it's a dance with attitude. I alluded to a bit of this in the upcoming video for Friday, the leg action video for Latin. So I've done a special video just for Latin leg action, and I talked about Paso Doble. So essentially, it's an attitude rather than a style as such. You've got style, of course, but it's a mental thought. We're not going to worry too much about that today. We're just going to worry about steps a bit and a little bit of the attitude. I know a few of you've got attitude already, Lorraine, so it's okay. I mean, some of you've got it. You've just got it in there. You haven't got to worry about it. I'm only messing about. So to start with, what we're going to do, we've got a little introduction that we're going to wait for. So the music will start. We'll wait for 4 beats. Some of you may have done this before, this intro. Only the intro is the same. Some of the other bits are a bit different to what you might have done with us before. So you're going to wait for 4 beats, and then we're going to move to the side, just side, close, side, close. You're going to go side, close, side, tap, and you've got a tap there. Then you're going to do a 3-step turn to the right. Now a 3-step turn has got 3 steps, and you're going to end up facing the same direction. So you're turning all the way around. Right foot first. 1, 2, 3, tap. And then we do the same thing again, moving back to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. Do you know when I said there was only 2 places with a tap? I lied, there are 4. Because there's 2 there, and there's 2 a bit later on as well. I forgot about that one. Okay, so it's easy peasy to start with. So you wait for 4 beats, then we move to the side. You're going to do side, close, side, tap. Then you're going to turn to the right. 1, 2, 3, tap. And then you turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, tap. Okay? Easy so far, straightforward. Then we're going to do what's called a surplace. It's got a French name. It's called in place. So a lot of the basic figures in Paso Doble have got French names, hence why it's come from France via Spain. I did a thing about this years ago on our website, a blog. I wrote a blog about it. I'll have to dig it out and I'll share it if I can find it. So after we've done that first little section, we're now going to do surplace for the count of 8. So we're going to march in place for the count of 8 with your right foot first. You're going to do this, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just marching on the spot. It is more than that, of course. I'll talk about the detail in a second. We will use our arms as well. They're going to go up if you've got space. Make sure you don't do it too close to any light fittings. So let's do those two sections together. So we're going to go from the beginning, wait for 4 counts, then we're moving to the left, side, close, side, tap. Here we go. Side, close, side, tap. Turn to the right. 1, 2, 3. Turn to the left. 1, 2, 3. Tap. Now on the spot for the count of 8, right foot first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As we do that, the arms go up. And I'll give you a bit more detail about that in a second. So, everyone okay with that so far? It's not too tricky, is it? Not too tricky so far. It's going to get a bit harder. It has to, of course. A little bit more intricate, but it's not too tricky. So from there, we're going to do a little stamp on the right foot. Now, a stamp on the right foot, or the left foot, whichever way around, because it can be done on both legs. It's called an appel. Now, an appel is an attraction or a call to action, so to speak, that you're going to do something. The idea is that you're attracting the attention of the bull. Really, that's what you're doing. So, but it's not like that where you stamp your foot and your heel goes down. It's just the ball of your foot, and then the whole heel goes. The heel goes down as well. But you're not trying to use your heel. My heels don't sound very loud in here. They're quite dull. Anyway, so we've got 1. Then you walk forward on the left foot to your left. Sorry, yes, forward on the left foot to the left. Yeah. 2, 3, and then you close your feet and turn 4. So now you're facing front. Now we're going to do some more side steps. That's a technical description. Side steps, it's technical. Side, close, repeat that again. Stamp 1, forward this way, 2, forward 3, close 4, and then we do the side steps again, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right? So again, nice and straightforward. So starting with your right, that second little section again now. So starting with your right foot on the spot, surplace, right foot, here we go, balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You stamp your right foot, 1, and you have a pelvic thrust at the same time. So the arms come down and you thrust it. You'll like that, Jonathan. Thrust it. 2, 3, close, 4. Now we're going to move to the right, and you'll take your arms maybe that way if you want to, or take them down, whatever you want to do. I'll give you some options. We stamp again. 1, forward, 2, 3, close your feet, 4, and then we're going to shape this way. 2, 3, 4. So we've got the same thing twice, but you're going to change the angle or the attitude of what your upper body's doing to make it look a bit different. All got that? One more time from the top, and then I'm going to give you a bit more detail, and then we'll do the next bit, which is a little harder. Just as a little thing here, again, for some of you that weren't quite sure, in the Paso Doble, you are either a matador, a toreador, or a Spanish lady, which encompasses like a flamenco dancer. You are never the bull, you are sometimes the cape, but generally speaking, only the lady, or the partner, would be the cape. We've got nothing capey here because we're on our own. So the cape can only be shaped by the matador or the toreador. Obviously, you haven't got one of those at the moment because you are the toreador or the matador. So yeah, so you're either a toreador, a matador. Sorry, a toreador is a matador on a horse. A Spanish. Oh, you might be a horse as well at some point. You might be trotty. But yes, you're never the bull, and nothing here is going to be capey. But there are figures where the man or the leader would do things and he would be shaping his partner, which is the representation of the cape moving to again attract attention to the bull and that sort of thing. We're not going to be having that today. Okay, so let's go from the top. Moving to the left. Here we go, on the spot. Moving to the left, so not on the spot. We've got 1, 2, 3, tap. Turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3. On the spot, right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, depending on how much space you've got, these surplace movements, as I said at the very, very beginning, that's the basic figure of Paso, these just surplaces on the spot. They can move on forward, backwards, left or right as well. So they don't have to be on the spot, they can move as well. I moved mine then because of space. You might have to as well, but that's the only reason I moved them. In this context, they're supposed to be on the spot, but if you see me moving, it's just for space. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp the right foot, pelvic thrust. 1, forward left foot. 2, 3, close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp again. 1, 2, 3, close. 4, down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? I won't interrupt you this time with any talking. We're just going to do it. So there is a wait for 4 beats at the very beginning. So we let those go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we move to the left. Go. 5, 6, 7, tap, 8. Turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. On the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Close your feet to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you've got 2 times there where you're tapping your foot, so you'll be using that foot again. All other times you're stepping one after the other, very much like when you're walking. I have seen some of you walk, though some of you do get confused which foot to use when you walk. Try to not dance that way. Try and dance in this context, one foot after the other. Be great, be very helpful, be super duper. Okay, we'll do that one more time, and then we're going to do that with slow music. And then I'll talk a little bit more about what we do with the feet and stuff. Okay, so starting with a fabulous posture, chest lifted, pelvis tucked underneath slightly as well. So you're slightly pelvic in this dance, slightly thrusty. It's a technical term, that, thrusty. To the left, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, move to the left now, 5, go. 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll wrap the arms up, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the spot, right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp. 1, 2, 3. Close. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shall we do that with a little bit of slow music? Yes. Tiny bit of technique. When you're on the spot, balls of the feet. When you are moving forwards in like a walking action, you're going to use your heels. So, and side steps, of course, are on the balls of the feet. So even if you move to the, well, in any dance where you move to the side, you're never going to use a heel. You might go ball flat. You'll never do that sort of thing because that's very peculiar. So when you move forward though, you are going to use your heel. So at the beginning you've got the side close, side tap, moving to the side. Now this turn is a forward step that way and it will be a heel. So this is a heel lead into a 3-step turn. This is one of those Latin dances that's got heel leads in it, of course. So you've got heel lead 1, you'll close your feet and turn 2, step to the side 3, tap 4. That's a 3-step turn. So now we're going to do another one to the left. This will be a heel lead again. So you've got a heel, close and turn your feet 2, step to the side 3, tap 4. So as you're turning, your feet are together. That's the idea here. So what you don't want to have is an open turn with your feet. There are many reasons why not. One of the important ones is because it looks nicer to close your feet. In this context as well for me, is space. It's much easier for me to fit it in if I close my feet, but that's correct anyway. So it's forward on the heel, you go forward on the heel, you close your right foot to your left foot, turn on the balls of your feet, and then finish to the side and tap. And it's exactly the same moving to the right. You go forward on the heel, I'm looking that way, my foot and my face go the same way. I look at it, I turn, and then I finish here. Another thing to help you with those turns as well is the arms. So we've got our side closed side, this is the very beginning. As we do that, I'm preparing the scene. Okay, I'm preparing the scene. And what I'm doing is I'm getting my arms ready to turn. So as I move to the side, these arms are coming round like that, ready for me to swoosh. Now, if you imagine that you're wearing a little bolero jacket, and you're in this auditorium full of people, nasty individuals that think it's great to kill bulls for fun. This is just a concept, it's not real, not doing it for real. So the other, you have a cape draped around your arms. So you're putting on a show and a presentation. So this cape is draped across you. If of course you hold it like a damp towel, it's not going to look any good. So you're looking all fine and splendid. So that beautiful silk cape as well needs to drape as well, across and down through your arms. You're going to hold the arms slightly away from yourself. So you're going to maintain a space around you, like an imaginary force field, not allowing your arms to get too close to your body. And then as you turn, your arms will swoosh out to make that cape look all fabulous. You would have seen it on Strictly. It's the best thing to use as an example for you. You've seen them come out and you do all the cape work and that sort of thing. So it's essentially what we're doing here. As we're turning, we're using the cape to accentuate our movement, which in turn in the realms of a bullfight attracts attention. And also shows off to the audience. Anyway, that's the idea. So, moving to the side. Side close, side close, side close, side tap. Winding those arms up. Now we're going to untwist the arms to the right. I'm going to lead with the right arm, moving to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I finish with the left arm wrapped in front. Turn to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. And I finish back where I started with that right arm in front. I'm now going to move this to the side. You don't necessarily need to, you can do it on the spot. I'm just going to move to the side. My arms will go up as I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're up on your toes there with your pelvis coming forward. Oops, a daisy, nearly fallen over. And then you stamp your right foot and thrust your pelvis a bit more forwards. Oh, so difficult. I always want to fall over in here. Then we go forward on the left foot. 2, 3. Now on step 4, you close your feet. You close left foot to right foot. So your feet are together. Now you move to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you repeat that again. 1, 2, 3. Turn and close your feet. 4. That's called a promenade close, rather than a closed promenade, which you'd have in tango. Then we move to the side again, but this time we're going to shake down. 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of detail there, a lot of detail. But it's, as I said, it's all about the attitude and, to a certain degree in Paso, the detail as well. So the detail's important. Because otherwise it just looks a little bit like you're just traipsing around the floor, stamping your feet, having a bit of a tantrum. And that's not the idea, is it? Okay, from the top, not quite so fragmented, and then we'll do it with the music. I did say we're going to do it to music tonight. We'll do it one more time. Moving to the left, getting those arms ready, and 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp. 1, 2. Close your feet. Side, close, stamp. 1, 2, 3, close your feet, down. 5, 6, 7, 8. So all of these sections start on your right foot except the very beginning. So the very beginning starts to the left. After that, everything then starts on your right foot. Okay? Music, maestro. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we get on. After 4. 1, 2, 3, to the side. 5, 6, 7, tap. Turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. Turn. 2, 3, tap. On the spot. 2, 3, arms up. 5, 6, stamp the right foot. 1, 2, close your feet to the side. 5, 6, 7, 8, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum, bum, bum. Very good. Did you all do that? I bet you all did, didn't you? Yeah.
Can you just do something for me? I just do the turns again.
Yes, Jen.
Which foot is your weight on when you first do it?
The left foot. So we've only got 3 steps at the beginning.
Slowly.
So at the very beginning, we've only got 3 steps. Let me just come back a touch so you can see a little closer. So,
turning.
Very beginning, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So on that 4th step, or 4th beat, I'm not doing anything, I'm just going to tap. Because now I'm going to use this right foot again. And I'm going to turn to the right. 3-step turn, 3 steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So again on 4, don't lift it up, of course. That's like you're an animal needing a wee or something. Don't lift the foot up, but it'll be on the floor. So I'm just showing you I've not put any weight in this. And then I turn back again the other way. 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, this last step, I'm tapping. I'm going to use that one again. So when we're turning, it's only 3 steps. All right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why haven't you got your Dizzyfeet t-shirt on tonight? I'm very disappointed. Yeah, I can't hear you. Don't worry. Tell me in a minute. Oh! Sarah's wearing hers. Wonderful. Thank you, Sarah. Marvellous. Looks very nice on you. That logo is very vivid, I have to say, isn't it? It's very white. Don't worry, it'll come off in the wash after about two washes. I'm kidding, it doesn't at all. It doesn't. This is standing up well, but I'm going to change the design. We're not going to have, I said this was the prototype of all my faces. We're not going to have this now, which I'm going to change. You can't really see, it's too shiny. Yeah, I'm going to change it. It's just going to be one face. That's the plan. So you'll all desperately want that, I'm sure, when I come out with it. Here we go, with the music. 1, 2, 3, to the side. 5, 6, 7, tap. Turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3. On the spot, right foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now stamp your right. 2, 3, close feet. Side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp. 1, 2, 3. Close your feet down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bum, bum, bum. We're going to do it again. But we have to do it from the beginning of the music because this song is phrased and I've given us a phrase as well. We've got a little highlight that we're going to finish with as well if we get there. What time is it? Oh, we will get there today. Okay, and again. 1, 2, 3, to the side. 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, tap. Turn. 2, 3, on the spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stamp. 1, 2, 3, close your feet up. Stamp. 2, 3, down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. That is so sore. This side's not too bad at all, but this is so sore. So sore, just because I'm not doing enough. I do moan about carrying on, dancing with all my ladies around the floor, but it does keep me quite supple and fit. I'm missing it terribly. Once more, and then we'll do that. Any more questions? Everyone all right? Are you looking at me closely, Nick, for any particular reason? No, you just want to get close to me, yeah? Thought so. Okay, all right, here we go. Eileen Hawkins, you're very quiet tonight. Everything all right? Good. And don't think I haven't not noticed you either, Sue McMullen. Right, here we go, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap, turn. Turn again. On the spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, stand. 1, 2, 3, close, up, 2, 3, 4, stand. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's a nice little intro. When you do that last bit, you move to the side on the end one. So we've done a stamp, we've closed the feet, we've got up, we've got this one. So when we go up, we're shaping to the right, left arm's coming up and over. This is a bit of a banana shape, that's the idea, we're producing a bit of a banana shape as we do this. All right, and then on the second one, same first bit, stamp, forward, 2, close your feet. As we move to the side, this is the bit that hurts me. We're going to shape downward like that, and the idea is the arm and the leg will be parallel, and you'll be angling and shaping towards the ground, and you're maintaining a height, you're staying flat. So as I do this, as I close at this point, my knees are still bent, and then I'm going to move to the side, and the leg straightens as I move away. Okay, so at this point, as I move away, I've got a straight leg, bent, and then straight again as I move out. And you're really dragging the inside edge of the foot along the floor. So lots of tone, a nice strong line from the tip of the toe. The other arm as well could come up as you're doing that, or it could go across your body as well. There's lots of options with Paso. You could take both arms across you, which is quite nice. Choices. Sometimes choices are difficult because if there's too many of them, you don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do. You're going to take both arms across, like that. Like you've got a fireball coming out of your hands down to the floor. That's the idea. All right. Should we move on to the next bit? Yes. Now, you'll all be pleased to hear, especially you with John and Nick, that we're now going to be a couple of Spanish ladies. Well, a few Spanish ladies. So we've just done side, close, close. That's how we finished. We're starting with another rappel on the right foot. We're going to do 1, then we go forward right foot 2, we go forward left foot, sorry. So I think I said the wrong feet then. I think I said that again. I'll come a little bit closer so you can see better. So you've got stamp 1, forward left foot 2, forward right foot 3. You're going to turn and close your feet 4, and then I haven't got any room for this. So you're going to march on the spot 5, 6, step back 7, and then tap 8. So now you're facing this way, okay? If you've got room, you're going to step. So I'm just going to mark this out again. I'm going to do it very small, all right? You've got 7 steps here in total, okay? So you've got stamp 1, step 2, step 3. Now you're going to turn and close 4, okay? So the turn gets you to face this way, all right? So you've turned a quarter, well, almost a half turn away from where you were traveling. Then you go back 5, then you go back 6, you go back 7, and you tap the left leg in front of you, 8. And that's where you're going to have this sort of position, where you're looking like some sort of Spanish flamenco lady. That's the idea. Okay, and I know you do that ever so well, Nick. And John, you've never done a Spanish, you've never, use my words carefully, you've never danced as a Spanish lady before. So I know Nick does it all the time, so you're not going to be quite so familiar with it. All right, but that's the idea. As a bloke, we don't have to get too articulate with our wrists and arms. We can just stand there masterfully with our armpits exposed, holding what would... do you know when you wear those great big suits that you... No, forget that. Forget that. Anyway, like this. Do you know when you've been to the gym and you've pumped up your guns so much, and you can't quite put your arms down? That's the feeling, all right? So, but ladies, you are going to be a little bit more articulate and effeminate with your arms and usage of wrists and fingers. I'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. So 7 steps with a tap at the very end. So starting with a right foot stamp, okay, which is called an lapel. So you've got 1. Now you're going to walk forward this way. This is like we did earlier. 2, forward that right foot. 3, turn and close your feet. 4, back on the right foot. 5, back on the left foot. 6, back on the right foot underneath yourself, because this is the stop. You're going to turn the foot out. 7, and then you'll tap your left foot. 8, and your body is turned this way. So I'm facing the opposite direction to how I started down. But I'm looking this way. So I've got a nice big turn through my body. The left knee is open. So I feel I've got quite an open thigh position. My right foot's facing this way, my left foot's facing that way. So I've got a nice right angle there between my feet. And that's when my arms go up. So the right arm is up, the left arm is in front, okay? So it's the same, it corresponds to the leg. So the right leg is straight, the right arm is up and straight. The left leg is in front and bent, the left arm is in front and bent, okay? That's what we're going to do. Dance into that position one more time. The good news is we're doing this twice, and we're doing it on both legs. So once you've learnt it one way, you've just got to do it the other way around. So, stamping on the right foot. So you've got 1, forward 2, forward 3, turn and close 4, back 5, back 6, back 7 underneath, tap 8. Again, if you've not got a lot of space like me, pretty much on the spot. And you'll finish with your arms in this position. Are we all okay with that? Are we all right with that? Good. You're looking quite lovely. Put that right arm up straight, Poppy, please. Come on. I know you've got high enough ceilings. Get that arm up straight. Not both of them. Don't show me both armpits. Only want one. Okay, good. Gotcha. Gotcha. So, from Eileen, why are you not putting your arms up? Come on. Good. Now put your arms down. From here, just talk about the feet. So this is the next little section from here. Now this often poses the hardest. I'll start that again. I'll cut this from the from the recap. This particular bit causes the most problems often. So from here, you're going to step forward on the front leg. You're going to stand on it. So you've got step. You're going to tap the back foot behind twice. Tap, tap. And then you step back on that right foot and tap the front foot. Okay? So you've got stand, tap, tap, stand, tap. And if you use the rule that I've always come up with, if you tap a foot, you use it again. So you've got stand, tap, tap, stand, tap. Okay, so it's left, right, 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 left. That sounds like a lot of words, doesn't it? All right, let's do that again. So you're standing on your right foot. You've got your left leg in front. I'm going to do this quite a bit stooped so I don't smack my head. Forward on the left foot and stand on it. 1, tap, tap, back, tap. So you finish where you started. Okay? That little section's a bit faster. So up to this point, everything's been basically a step and a beat. This one is faster. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right, so this bit's quicker. All right, one more time, and I'm going to cast my eye on you as we do it. So standing on the right foot, going forward on the left. Try it now with your arms up as well, if you can. So you're going forward on that left foot, ready, go. 1, tap, tap, 2, tap. Okay, not bad, not bad, quite nice. Come on, Margaret, put your arms up. I'm watching you. Ready, go. Step, tap, tap, step, tap. Now, if you want to do something with your arms, because it can be a little bit awkward just to fix the arms in that position, so you finish here when you place the feet. As you then move, you can do step, tap, tap, you bring the arms down and then bring them back up again. It just gives them something to do. Alternatively, you can do step, clap, clap, step, tap. Now, the clapping, of course, again, is very synonymous with flamenco dancers. They clap their hands a lot, especially the blokes watching. They clap really fast, don't they? and corresponds with what the feet are doing. So but that often happens as well with the dancers too. So that's something that's quite nice. So maybe we can all clap, that'd be nice. I won't unmute you though, because I'm sure it will be out of sync, it won't sound very good. So arms up, we're gonna clap this time. Ready? Forward on the left foot, go. Step, clap, clap, step, tap. All right? I'm just gonna watch you do that, I'm intrigued. So arms up, standing to attention. Ready, go. Step, tap, clap, step, tap. Let's do that again. Do that again. This is amusing. Are you going opposite ways on purpose, John and Teresa? Is it just for space purposes? You don't knock each other out? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Ready, go. And step. Clap, clap, step, clap. Nick, it's not a round of applause you're giving people. It's just a couple of short, sharp claps. Yours looked a little bit like you were trying to clap me in the camera, which I gratefully accept your praise and applause. One last time, please, Susan Nippard. Just you for everyone, please. Just you, Sue. I'm only kidding everyone together. Ready, go. And one, tap, tap, step, tap. Good, nice. And if you're really fruity, if you're really fancy, for me, you can do step. You can do a bit of what do they call it? A bit of ragadoo, can you do a ragadoo? Push pineapple, shake a tree. I'm going to do that. No. Right. Let's dance into it. All right, we've probably forgotten what came before now. I won't do it time. Okay. Right. We might not get to the end today of this first section. Might blast through it now. Right, so we've just finished, we've done our down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to stamp the right foot. We've got 7 steps, ending with a tap into the Spanish arm. So right foot first, and 1, forward 2, forward 3, close 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, tap, arms up. Step, tap, tap, step, tap. Did that work? I should have watched you actually. We're going to do it again. I'm going to watch you this time. Ready? So stamping that right foot, walking forward towards your wall. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, arms up, tap, step, clap, clap, step, tap. Good, that's all right. Actually, you all seemed almost in sync with each other as well, which was nice. Okay, so let's do the other leg. So we're doing the same things on the other leg. So we finished here. All right, so you've tapped the left foot. You finished in the same position you started with. 4 steps to change position. Sorry, 3 steps and a tap to change position. So you've got 1, 2, 3, tap. So, okay, so you're turning to the left. So back into that position again, standing on the right foot with your left leg in front. So you're going to go forward left and turn left. Get your steering wheel out and help you with the turn. You're going to turn to the left. Forward on the left foot. 1, turn and close your feet. 2, step back underneath yourself. 3, tap. 4. So the arms are back into this position again. Leg swap over, arm swap over. And now we do the same thing on the opposite leg. You're going to do step, tap, tap, step, tap. And we just finish this little section off with 4 steps. You go forward right 1, turn and close your feet 2, step to the side 3, close 4. All right, that's the end of that little sectional. Okay. It is easier once you've done it a few times. I appreciate that this might seem a little bit tricky for those of you that have never done it before, but it isn't too bad. Turning, it's the directions that cause the issue. Generally speaking, if you just keep using the feet, alternate feet, it generally works, except when you've got a tap, of course. All right, let's go from that whole little section again. You're going to stamp the right foot into our first lot of Spanish arms. Ready, stamp the right, go. 1, forward 2, forward 3, turn and close 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, and tap. Step, clap, clap, step, tap, turn. 1, 2, 3, tap, step, clap, clap, step, tap. Last bit, forward, close, side, close. Did you all do it? Yes, James, of course we did. We're marvellous. And I have to say, you are the best class I've had all week so far. You're the best class I've had all week. Yeah, considering I've taught a dog this week, that's about what I've done, so. He's quite obedient in some respects, but then in other things not too bad, not too good at all. Some people have suggested that we should train him up and get on Britain's Got Talent, but I can't stand those dogs on Britain's Got Talent. He could be quite good though. He's a bit of a performing animal. He jumps up on his back legs and stays there. It's amazing how he balances. He looks like a little man in a suit. It's amazing. Right. From that bit again, one more time, a little bit faster. So stamping on the right foot, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, tap, step, clap, clap, step, tap, turn, 1, 2, 3, arms up, step, clap, clap, step, tap, forward, close, side, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we're going to do next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, step, close, 3, 4, snap, close, 3, 4, step, flick and finish. There's your big ending. That's the end. That's the end of that first section. We're not going to get there though because it's already 1952. Some of us can remember that. No, I can't. Right, once more and then we're going to go from the top up to there. Here we go. Stamping on the right foot. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, arms up and tap, clap, step, tap, turn, 1, 2, 3, arms up, step, and tap, forward, close, side, close. Good, yes, maybe, not, ish. Well, it's not too bad. So the thing to remember on this, just for the moment, not too detailed, is just to get those arms in the right place. So if I stand towards you a little bit, I'm just going to see where you can see me. Typically this is right in the way, obviously. So when I'm in that Spanish arms position, I've got a nice bend through my front leg. Got a nice straight standing leg. The body is lifted. I feel very stretched to the front of that body. And my arms are up. I feel my shoulders are down though still. The arm comes up and over, it's got a bit of a curve to it, and then the other arm is in front of me. Now if without the clapping, you could do something, you could actually have, if you're a lady, put both arms up and feel that your wrists are doing this sort of, this sort of thing. Something like that. I call that the Tales of the Unexpected arm or hand. So I remember the introduction of Tales of the Unexpected, which was a lady doing something like that next to a roulette wheel without any clothes on, I think, if I remember rightly. So if you could try that next week, that would be super. Or just like wear a sheer dress, that'll work. Nick, I can't wait actually to see you in your sheer dress doing that. Would be delightful. So it's this needs to be practiced. So and of course they've got to work in harmony. So you've got to make sure that the wrists are working in harmony as you do that. Now you can bring the arms down as you're tapping and then take them back up. Have a little practice with that. There's no homework as such, but I will test you next week. Once more that little last section, then we're going from the top. Here we go. Right foot first. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, close 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, turn 1, 2, 3, arms up, step, tap, tap, step, tap, turn 1, close 2, step 3, close 4. Right, shall we go from the very beginning? Yes, we shall. Mouthful of water, bit of hydration. So if you can remember that far back, we're going to go from the top now, without the music, put it all together. So starting with your feet together, standing beautifully, with your shoulders back, chest up, hips lifted as well slightly, slight curvature through the spine. We're going to wait for 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now move to the left, go. 5, 6, wrap those arms up, move and turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stamp. 1, 2, 3, close 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, down 5, 6, 7, 8. Now what we just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, arms up, step, stamp, tap, tap, step, tap, turn 1, 2, 3, tap, step, tap, tap, step, tap, forward, step, close your feet, side, close, fin. Okay. Right, here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on the spot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, step back now, 5, 6, arms up, ready to clap, or use those wrists beautifully, 2, 3, 4, step, tap, tap, step, close, side, close. Now as a little heads up, I did it a bit earlier, so once we've done that, we're not going to have time today, so once we've finished there with our feet together, we've got some slow Paso Doble Botafogos, I call them. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me do those again, but fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to do stamp, drag, weight, close. Stamp, drag, weight, close. Break the feet apart, little flick behind, and then we have some sort of finishing position, some dramatic highlight that I'm going to leave up to you when we get there next week. I'll give you the choice of what you want to do. Hopefully some of you will do a little jump, leap, spin around and finish on the floor on your knees. That'd be marvellous. So perhaps you can practice that this week. That'd be great. In the meantime, we'll do it with music from the beginning now. I'll do it a couple of times. What have we got? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, tap, turn. 2, 3, on the spot now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 5, 6, 7, 8, stamp. 1, 2, 3, now we go down. 5, 6, 7, stamp. 1, 2, 3, back 4, back 5, 6, arms up, clap, and turn. 1, 2, 3, tap, step, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Right, let's do it again, shall we? Tiny bit faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. 5, 6, 7, turn. Turn again. On the spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, close, up. And 1, 2, 3, down now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, back 7, arms up. Use those lovely Spanish arms. And step, tap, tap, step, tap, go forward, close. Now this is the next bit. You'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snap, drag, close, snap, drag, close, left and stand. Something like that. That's what we're going to do. And I'll come up with a little bit more as well that we can do into the next section. But yeah, we need another, I think, 30 seconds or so, 20 seconds of dancing to come up to the next highlight. It's got to get a bit trickier to do that. But I don't know, we'll see how we go. Might add some more. Right, we'll do it again from the beginning. So that's at minus 11.5. Just for a giggle, we'll do it at normal speed. Why not? That'll be fun. If you weren't tired enough already, just have your wits about you, try and listen to what I'm saying. It might not work, but hey, it doesn't matter. No one's watching other than me, so don't worry about it. Oh, this is recorded though, so I can broadcast it if I want. No, I wouldn't do that. Here we go, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turn. 1, 2, 3, tap, turn. 5, 6, on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, 6, 7, 8, stand 1, 2, 3, down, 5, 6, 7, 8, stand 1, stand 2, 3, 4, back 5, back 6, arms up, step and tap. And turn. Arms up. Tap, tap. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snap, drag, close, snap, drag, close, step and da 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 da. Very good. One more time. This is the last time. However, I'm going to start it. I'll slow it down. And I'm going to watch you instead. I'll count it. Try and stay on time if you can, all of you, and in harmony and in sync with each other, because otherwise I end up counting the wrong stuff. That's not very good. So, I'll go back to what we were doing before, minus 11.5. And I'll watch you. I'll count you in. You're on your own. I'll talk it through, though, of course. So this is the last big flourish. Nice big flourish. Try not to knock each other out. John and Teresa, if you can. Nick and Barbara. Oh, I noticed that Barbara's suitably distanced herself from you. It's good to see that you've got a good bit of social distancing going on indoors, Nick. Right. 2, 3, go. Side 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5, 6, 7. On the spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand. 1, 2, 3. Close 4. Side 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 5. Down even. And stamp. 2, 3, 4. Back 5. Back 6, 7. Up. Arms go step. Tap, tap, step. Tap. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4. Step. Tap, tap, step. Tap. 1. Close 2. Step 3. Close 4. And then you've got the next bit, which we haven't really gone over yet. Stop showing off, Margaret. And you, Poppy. Now, some of you were beautifully creative and came up with your own things, possibly because you forgot what was happening. Marvellous, which is lovely. Well done, well done. There's nothing wrong with a bit of creative license, just not in one of my lessons, okay? Just a little notice of something I noticed a little bit with some of you. When you do these Spanish arms, there are some ways in which you can do this choreographical choices. At the moment, we're maintaining our posture as we do this. So whether you're going to use your arms or whatever, clapping or just tapping, we're going to maintain our posture. What we're not going to try and do is this. We're not going to get into a bit of... When I see this sort of thing, I think of Chaz and Dave. I think of Chaz and Dave, or a bit of, what are they called? Eurovision Song Contest, 1980, whatever it was, 1981. Bucks Fizz, that's what I think of. So we want to try and maintain posture, because the idea of this, of course, if you think of a Spanish lady or a flamenco lady dancer, they're very upright normally when they're doing these sort of things. The activity is going on downstairs, generally speaking. So we don't want to disturb posture too much. Now, one of the things as well that's important is when this is really quick, if you're moving your body too much, you're going to throw yourself off balance. So you want to maintain your deportment and carry your upper body weight over your legs so that you don't fall over. Because if you move this around too much, it's much harder to get yourself back in balance. Yeah, and timing as well. Some of you are very quick, very excited. It's understandable. I can understand why you get excited. I know you get excited every week, don't you? At about 5 to 7, Margaret, don't you? And I'm pleased to see you didn't get so excited you had to go to the toilet, which was marvellous. Good. Well, I'll leave it with you for now. I'll do my best to upload this evening so that you've got a recap video. So, yeah, look forward to this recap video. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that Zoom class recap. See you again next week.